automatically disconnect this call. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. If you are an attorney or designated legal counsel, contact inmatesales.com at 702-931-3938 to have your number set to do not record. Please select from the following options if you consent to this call being recorded, and to accept this call, dial 1 now. To reject this call, dial 2 now. For help from an operator regarding calls from this facility, dial 7 now.
Hello?
Please select from the following options if you consent to this call being recorded, and to accept this call, dial 1 now. To reject this call, dial 2 now. For help from an operator regarding calls from this facility, dial 7 now. Your call has been accepted.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on, buddy? It's a free call for you. You don't cost you money.
Yeah, I've been pressing one for like five minutes, but go ahead, man. What's going on with you?
Not much. Also, you were trying to do what now?
So what I do, man,
What do you
is
do?
I am previously incarcerated myself. I did 10 years at Alto back in maybe 20 years ago. So a lot of times we have these things that take place within the system that are simply they're illegal. For your mom to pay $35,000 and for you to get the amount of time that you have sounds ridiculous to me. So in my mind, I feel like somebody need to know about it. And then sometimes people pay attention and they can be of assistance. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, so you're incarcerated now?
No. I've been home 20 years, bro.
See, I was at Alto when they changed Alto to Washington, and then I came home from Washington back in the day. They shipped me from Alto to Washington, so I've been to Alto.
Yeah, I was shipped from Washington to Alto when Boatwright got killed at Alto.
I remember that's when I went to Washington when Boatwright got killed. That's when I was there.
So you was at Alto and you got shipped to Washington.
To Washington State, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, this is what happened, man. I had and I guess it matters now because I've already been convicted. So I had a multi-million-dollar death ring going. Okay.
Okay.
I hired an attorney, Jay App, which he sat in on the YSL trial.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I hired Jay. Jay's like, look, you pay me $35,000, I'll get you out of it. Well, I got caught up in Detroit, got in some trouble, so I got extradited from Detroit back to Georgia on account of theft by deception, theft by receiving, and altering a VIN on a piece of equipment. All right. Well, they had a picture at the time of my 7-month-old fiance, 7.5-month-old fiance, 7.5-month pregnant fiance,
Okay.
who was with me when I made a transaction and I sold a piece of stolen equipment. They said, look, if you don't confess to it, we're going to arrest her right now. So I confessed. I said, yeah, man, that's me. I sold it. I did it. I stole it. It's all me. I didn't have no co-defendants. It's all me. I did it, right?
Okay.
Well, so that was in January. I confessed. I posted bond. April comes around. I'm at the hospital. They're giving delivery to my son. My son's being born. I get arrested in labor and delivery. Based off of the confession I gave, they added 4 more felonies to me.
What?
And arrested me. Yeah. So I come to jail, made bond again, okay? Posted bond on it for the second time. July the 4th comes around. My dad had got put in hospice care. My mom's sick. Jay was telling me that I was going to do some prison time. I tried to kill myself, okay?
Okay.
So I come to the hospital in Canton. John Hample saw scratches on my fiance's arms and legs. She told him that I tried to jump out of the truck in Bartow County causing those scratches on her arms and legs. Well, instead of me getting mental health treatment for me trying to kill myself, he arrested me and charged me with simple battery family violence act for a crime that took place in another county. That revoked my bond in Cherokee County. the DA then, Pete Lamb, went before the judge on a bond revocation hearing, revoked my bond completely for getting for being charged when I tried to kill myself for assaulting my fiance when I tried to jump out the truck. So basically, they revoked my bond, and then he went after recidivist AC on me. So Jay App said, look, Cody, he said, I don't want you to take the 20 through 10. I want you to go for a non-negotiated plea. I said, what's going to happen when I do a non-negotiated plea recidivist? He said, look, Judge Baker will probably give you 5 years or 8 years, but you won't do 10 years. Well, when it came time for the DA to talk, Pete Lamb asked for me to receive 15 years and said that I refused to cooperate and tell who my co-defendants were. So Judge Baker gave me 20 years on theft by deception, 20 years on theft by receiving, 15 years consecutive for forgery, 10 years consecutive for something else, and 5 years for alternate event consecutive, for a total of 35 due 20 recidivist AC.
Damn.
And I told on myself.
Damn. So are we appealing this, or what's the status right now?
There's no appeal, man, because I did a non-negotiated plea. There's no appeal. So, Judge Baker did say that if I would cooperate with authorities, that he would modify my sentence. And the only way I could think to cooperate with authorities was I confessed to 7 other burglaries totaling about $1 million that luckily I haven't been charged with yet to try to get a sentence modification. But other than that, there's nothing I can do.
So this lawyer just runs off with your money and that's the end of the show.
He clipped me for 35. He clipped me for 35 grand. Told me to have a nice day and screwed me, man. And I got 35 to 20.
So
and there's no appeal. There's nothing I can do as far as that goes. And they used my confession to convict me. And I mean, they relied on warrants, man, to arrest me. Even the simple battery charges that revoked my bond when they denied me mental health treatment. While I was at the hospital trying to go into a mental health facility, when they arrested Cherokee County, rearrested me, they dropped those charges because the courts ruled they had no jurisdiction to arrest me at the hospital. Well, if they'd have never arrested me at that hospital, my bond would have never been revoked, and therefore I would have went to a rehab and got mental health treatment.
Because that's where you really need to be, is rehab.
Yeah, I really needed mental health treatment. That's really what I needed to be. But instead, I've got a 20-year prison sentence for theft by receiving.
Let me ask you this, because I just got through looking. I pulled your name up, and the only thing that comes up is a high-speed chase that ends on the beach.
That was in Florida. That wasn't up here. That was in Florida.
So it wasn't connected to this case at all?
Yes, actually, I was down in Florida when I went down there to pick my mom up, and from Florida when my son was being born, and they tried to pull me over and arrest me, and I ran, and I came back to Georgia. But when I got back to Georgia, they arrested me for the chop shop. Did they talk about on that? That was the new charges that Cherokee County put on me after I gave a confession.
Gotcha. Have you pissed somebody off in Cherokee County?
Man, I've never been in Cherokee County before in my life.
I mean, that's a sour pill to swallow, man. So let me tell you, if somebody can help, how can people help?
I need to get people to, write letters, do a petition, and say that my sentence is excessive. I mean, who gets 20 years without parole for theft by receiving?
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? You get child molesters up here, sex offenders in Cherokee County. I watch them every day. They're getting 5 years. They're getting 10 through 5, 15 through 5, 15 through 2s for raping kids. But you're going to give me a 35 through 20 on a theft by receiving?
Now,
and I hadn't been in trouble in Georgia in 15 years?
This petition, how do we get a hold of this petition? How do we get it in circulation, bro?
I don't know, bro. That's what I've been trying to have my mom figure out. But I mean, it just takes voices. It takes somebody out there to be like, look, this is what Cherokee County's doing. Because if I have enough support from the community around Cherokee County saying, hey, this isn't right, this sentence is excessive, then maybe Judge Baker, when I have my sentence modification, will remove the 20-year mandatory part off my sentence or something. You know what does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
I mean, who gets 20 years without parole when they gave a confession? So I couldn't go to trial because I gave a confession.
Right.
They told me if I didn't confess to it, that they were going to arrest my fiance who was pregnant with my child. She was 7.5 months pregnant. Well, definitely I don't want her to get arrested, so I'm going to confess it was all me. But because I wouldn't tell on every party involved, it pissed them off, so they gave me 35 to 20. It's not my job to do their job for them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. The only thing I can think of, man, I mean, we have a bunch of people that'll listen and that'll pay attention. I think you have my phone number, so I'm not sure how to get this petition started, but I would gladly pass it around for you, bro.
You know, or if you could just get people on TikTok, just tell them my story and just tell them to send letters to my mom, you know, saying, hey, look, you know, we feel like this is an injustice. The amount of time that he has is not just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't deserve that much time. Do I deserve 5 or 10 years? Probably. It was a multi-million-dollar deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do I deserve 20? You know what I mean? No, I don't deserve 20. And 20 years, and then maybe, because of my time, it makes me a level 5 close security inmate.
That's not good, because right now down the road is fucking retarded, bro.
Right, and that's where they're sending me. But if they had never had arrested me at that hospital when I tried to kill myself and allowed me to get mental health treatment, none of this would have ever came to fruition. You know what I'm saying? I would still be out on bond. I'd be going to treatment. I'd still be fighting my case in the streets. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you look up WSB News, Cody Henderson, WSB News, Atlanta, November, you'll see where they ran my case to get the DA reelected. They used my case to get the DA, Susan Treadway, reelected. So the time they gave me was a PR stunt. Everything's been a PR stunt on my case. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so you said WBST.
I think it's WSB News. My mama knows exactly because she was all upset when she saw the news article because they said, man gets decades in prison for theft ring.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. She showed me that. Well, when she said it, I pulled it up. So, but I didn't know they used it for. It said Cherokee County repeat offender gets decades in prison for theft forgery.
Yeah, and I gave a confession. So he used my case to get reelected. You see what I'm saying? I just need people in the community, if they don't, I mean, look, if they feel like it's fair, fine, write letters to say it's justifiable. If they feel like it's an injustice, and my time should write letters and give them to my mom to give to the judge at my modification saying it's not justifiable. My case just needs to be out there, you know what I mean?
All right.
Because it ain't right.
So we got you online right now, man. We got people in the chat right now. So you're welcome to come on and talk about it as many times as you want to. I don't know what I could do, but if just amplifying what you got to say, man, figure out what you need to say, who you need to say it to, and then let's get connected to those people, bro.
You know, I mean, yeah, it's just definitely, I mean, what it comes down to is, you know, if it was my child, Lord forbid my child gets this kind of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I try to use my time in here as a light for these other inmates. Like, you know, they're trying about, 90 days, a year, 6 months. Well, I try to use that as, hey, look, man, at least you ain't got 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep your head up, you know?
So,
Keep your head up, walk on. But, I mean.
But let me ask you this. How are you keeping your head up, bro? Because don't you have a newborn?
I got a brand new baby. Oh, I pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pray.
Are you able to communicate with him?
No, I'm not. No, they put in the judge ordered, the court ordered, I'm not allowed to have contact with my fiance or my newborn son. So I don't even know what he looks like.
Damn. Can mom have contact with him?
My mom can, but Judge Baker's, well, not really, because the court, even though she never did nothing, the court's ruled that she was not to contact neither to see what he looks like. That's what Cherokee County does, man.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
They isolate you off and then they just destroy you, you know? But I mean, I'm not gonna let them beat me. I'm not gonna let them beat me down. There's got to be something. I don't have the money to file a habeas corpus, you know? I mean,
Right.
I'm with Brian Steele. That's $40,000 to file a habeas.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
You know, so I mean, I just got to get the community behind me. You know, like, is this just a problem?
Okay.
Does me stealing a piece of heavy equipment justify me spending the next 20 years in prison without parole? Where they're killing each other.
Yeah, daily.
Yeah.
They treated
So
you
you're
like
gonna give me that bed space, but people who's raping babies are getting probation and rehab in Cherokee County. You know?
that's crazy. I don't know. Cherokee County sounds like a scary place, bro. So here, the phone's about to cut off, man. Know that my phone is always on. I gotta go
Call
teach
will
it.
be terminated in 1 minute.
I'm going to teach a class at the courthouse. I won't be done till 7. So I don't want you to waste your time.
Okay.
But after that, bro, I'm open. And let's figure it out, man. Let's figure it out, man, and get some work done.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
Get it online and get it out there.
All right, bro. Keep your head up, bro.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, man. We just talked to Cody Ryan. Hold on, let me make sure I want to say his name right. His name is Cody Ryan Henderson. Feels like they gave him too much time for the charges. That is a lot of time, bro, to plea out to. He can't go for an appeal because he pleaded out. That part was, damn, he hadn't seen his son. He don't know what his son looked like, bro. That shit hit hard, bro. And you got 20. And you headed to the belly of the beast. You ain't even been down the road yet. You about to go, oh, this shit about to get icky sticky. And I didn't bring it up during the conversation, but Mom was like, he a part of Ghostface, that game. Man, at the end of the day, man, my goal is to try to help humans get treated like humans. It seems like an unfortunate situation. I am about this 3 o'clock. I got to go pick up pizza for the young ladies that I facilitate this class for. I'm out, man. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. That brother needs solutions, man. Like, we out.